roster 5 days ago. bo2 and MJW both left.
Yeah, and they really haven't looked very good before that, so
But
we'll
now,
see if things change.
now they've got Chessie. 7k MMR. His Steam avatar says Hon Trash.
Yep,
Expect great things.
I remember Chessie. Back in the day.
Is he still Nip's coach?
No, I don't think so.
Because he's Lip's brother, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
He's a stand-in player for someone, definitely.
I'm sure he's standing for his Nip. That would make sense. Or maybe he's still standing for Alliance. I don't know. Either way.
He's playing here.
Either way, he's going to be standing in for Complexity. Apparently, he's going to be playing the mid role, and Swindle will have to, I guess, go into. I'm guessing he plays carry now.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to assume anyway. Because I guess I don't really see Swindle changing out of that core role.
Yeah.
Whoa, Swindle is playing off lane.
Oh, really?
I guess.
So Ziz stays on 1?
Yes, this stays on 1. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
And then Z-Freak support mid. And that leaves Vlad as our 5 position as well. Anyway, this is our new Complexity lineup. Slardar Ancient Apparition as an opening here against the Dazzle Darkseer. I like the Ancient Apparition as a second pickup if you already have 2 different healers on the board. Dazzle and, of course, the Darkseer, usually going for the mech. I think there's a lot of value in this pickup. I don't really like it 1-2 most of the time, but in this specific matchup, I do like it. If you are facing up against Dazzle plus something that had some sort of regeneration. Doom, Alchemist, Darkseer because he's a quick mech hero, something like that. Actually, SF wouldn't be bad as well. He's a mech hero. Vega Squadron, though, third pick up the Templar Assassin now.
Nasty stuff. I see the Slardar first pick. Minus armor, huh? Well, I'll go with Dazzle TA. Give you some minus armor. Darkseer... Like, I'm looking at Slardar and wondering whether it's going to be going towards the off lane or the safe lane. I guess they've still got that open for them.
Wind Ranger at your service.
The Wind Ranger Slardar combo. Minus armor plus focus fire, pretty potent.
Yeah, and it serves as a pretty decent mid versus Templar Assassin. Obviously, only dishes out damage and right clicks, and that can be dodged through Wind Run. Still have a problem with side blades, though. That is actually, I've actually seen some Templar Assassins beat out Wind Rangers, not kill, but just do enough harassment via side blades that they actually win the lane. But that's pretty rare. Earthshaker now picked up for Vega Squadron. A little bit of team fight prowess and potential ganking opportunities here in the early game when we have level 6. Yeah, as a support. Yeah. Should be, right? Darkseer.
Yeah, I just mean, like, we rarely see this anymore.
We don't see a whole lot of Earthshaker anymore.
Yeah, we see Earthshaker off lane occasionally for, you know, like DK Phobos and people like that who still like to run it in the off lane. I think
it's more viable as a support nowadays.
Oh, really?
I think so. Because the off lane opened up to all these semi-carries. Doom, Slardar, you're able to get greedier with your offlane than you used to be. You used to be the old offlane meta was set. It was like Earthshaker, Clockwork, Tusk, Spiritbreaker. And that was kind of it, right? They either had early roaming potential or they had ways to guarantee themselves experience. But now we can be a lot more greedier with our offlane, so we're picking heroes like Slardar, like Nightstalker offlane. And I think that Earthshaker just doesn't do enough. For example, like the problem with Earthshaker in the previous patch was if you left the top lane solo, Earthshaker played a 1 versus 1, he can't punish the hero that he's facing up against. Where heroes like Nightstalker and Slardar definitely can. Yeah. Doom for sure. I mean, Doom just beats out lanes all the time.
What are Vega Squadron setting up for here? Because the Ember Spirit ban, I understand, with the AA couples up nicely. The Clinks ban is kind of interesting, though. I mean, Pasha sure plays the Phantom Lancer. It was a decent ban out by Complexity. But the Clinks ban seems like they've got minus armor and they've got decent tower push with it, I guess. But
I think they're just afraid of the synergy of Slardar.
okay.
They amplify damage with physical damage from both Windranger and Clinks. Yeah, I mean, with Clinks, you could just start like two-shotting people, you know, if they have amplified damage, because that'll amp up the Searing Arrow damage too,
10
Yeah.
seconds
which is
remaining.
physical. That's actually pretty insane. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet.
5 seconds remaining.
So what's left for Pasha? It's kind of weird the Broodmother's still in the pool, you know, with with Vega loving that hero for the past month or so.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna call no one Noon now from now on? By the way.
Apparently so. And Sioma.
Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I was fine with Sioma. It's a weird name to remember, but I'm down with that. Noon just doesn't sound good. No one sounds kind of cool, except for the whole like, oh, and
No
no one
one's missing.
dies. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's a little weird, but at least it sounded cool. Noon, I don't know about that.
Alright, Yapasha Yabashu.
Yeah, just call him Pasha. I ain't messing around with that.
Suka bliat.
Anyway, what's the dealio, Vega Squadron? You can't play Phantom Lancer.
You can't play Ember, you can't play Gyro. There's so many heroes banned that Pasha loves to pick up.
Slark's not really great here. You got Ancient Apparition, Winter Wyvern.
Like,
I need a
Razor is
picture
a
of all the
Pasha hero.
carries. I mean, I guess you can go kind of like a semi-carry as your safe laner, right? So, Viper.
Luna? Like nothing,
Not a fan.
nothing sort of screams out, "Oh, I'm a great hero here."
Yeah, you need some sort of survivability, I think, versus a Slardar Windranger and.
Like Juggernaut would be good, but there's an AA. I mean, Juggernaut's still decent against Windranger. You know, Omni Slash through the Windrunner.
There's Cold Embrace though. That's always problematic for Juggernaut.
Yeah, I guess so.
10 seconds
a tough call.
remaining.
Razor or Viper or something.
5 seconds remaining.
Vega Squadron apparently are at a bit of loss, or they're just confident with their pick. Centaur. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. Wow.
I always forget about this. The Pasha Centaur.
All right. Pasha.
And what does that leave for complexity? They're still pretty open. You know, you could still put Slardar towards the top. Have him safe lane supported by the AA Wyvern.
Does a return bounce back to your allies?
10 seconds.
That's a good
remaining.
question.
5 seconds.
You get a
remaining.
good Winter's Curse.
And return
I mean, it's
a ton
not
of damage.
Yeah, it's not like
Reserve
game breaking
time.
or anything, but it's just kind of interesting. There's all these Winter Curse mechanics that I don't really know about.
Like I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. 'Cause if I say one way or the other, I'm going to get flamed.
Spectre is the last pick. Okay. Heavy amount of late game now on the side of complexity with that pickup. This does leave them rather susceptible to the Centaur, though. Like a nice aggressive hero that's able to put pressure on complexity. But this is the way that Ziz plays through and through, you know? Like, he's best on those late game farmers. Especially illusion-based heroes. Naga Siren, I think, is usually what I think of when I'm looking at Ziz. Too bad Terrorblade isn't viable.
And also not in Captain's mode.
And also that.
That's
I
another
bet he
thing,
is. I bet he is viable. Have you played against any Terrorblades yet?
I played
Newer Terrorblades?
I played against one the other night, and I completely forgot that Reflect is now like a big AoE thing.
Yeah, that
But
shit's crazy.
all these freaking illusions appeared. I was like, hang on a second, something's broken here, and then I realized, no, he got changed.
I was just like, what? That shit cray. What's going on?
Why is there a raffle in chat? Who the hell started a raffle?
Raffle, guys! Just type your favorite number and
Raffle giveaway.
you can win a Kappa face. I don't know. Well, joinDota Red will type Kappa in chat.
XD.
Type Kappa and your name. You could be famous.
Oh my goodness.
Sioma. See, I have a hard time with the SY combination, and I always called them Seoma. I was like, it's something like Seoma. I know that's not right, but it's something like that. Then he just started calling him by his hero name. Like, screw it.
Yeah, forget this. It's like when the Chinese players start using Chinese characters.
Oh, yeah. Forget that.
The
I mean, that's just not
battle
happening.
begins.
What is this set from Wind Ranger, by the way?
Where is she?
Feather swing hair. She's kind of cute. She's got this tomboy look going on to her.
Is that what you're into?
You know me. All right, so let's talk about this laning phase, shall we? Swindles is going to be going up against Solo's Dazzle, backed up obviously by the Centaur. It's a bit dangerous, but Solo. Let's actually just look at a catch the creep wave here as it comes in. The range creep didn't go first. Swindle couldn't actually block that one out, so the creep equilibrium will go to the favor of Vega Squadron. And already their harassment game has begun. Same goes in the middle lane, where Sioma has actually blocked out Chessie with a nice little fisher and given Noon some room to work around. That is not going to roll off the tongue very easily, that's for sure. Noon.
Oh god.
I literally look at the name,
Swindle.
I see no one, and I say
It's a fisher.
Noon.
He's dead?
Oh, yeah, he is. Bye-bye, Swindle. All right. That's my debut of the Swindle offlane.
Oh damn.
And he gets caught out by Sioma's rotation as the Earthshaker.
Trading hits with the Dazzle.
That being said, Mag is not having a good time either. He's going for the double ion shell plan. He's going up against a full tri-lane. And they're doing a good job shutting him out from experience, but of course the lane will still push forward, and it's going to be a tough lane for the Spectre. And this is why it's so necessary for Vlad to sack his own levels and just focus on keeping Darkseer out, because you can't afford to let him get level 3 at decent time, because otherwise your Spectre is just going to lose way too much regen and start suffering in CS.
And not a single point of experience for Mag. So they're going to stack up large camp here, so Sioma's going to get that going for him. But Ancient Apparition hasn't leveled anything up yet. Zephyric's still standing around waiting for, Chilling Touch. Maybe a Cold Feet if they can land a Shackle, but you don't really expect Chessie to go for an early point in Shackle.
Ooh, regen. That's a nice pickup for TA. That'll certainly help out in this matchup. Swindle forced to blow through Health Potion. With the Dazzle always in lane, Pasha is going to be slowed down in levels. Where you compare like Ziz right now, who's completely getting solo experience. Should stop clicking on him though. Every single time I click on him, he's missing CS.
The curse.
Yeah. It's tough, the last hit underneath
Swindle?
tower.
Does he die again here? I mean, there's an AA to try and save.
The block? Oh, the block is there. He doesn't have trees. He doesn't have tangos to eat through, so if they body block him enough... No, never mind. I forgot. Sprint gives you that phase movement, so... He's going to eat the mango, turn around, go for the stun, and get out. The stun will come in, but it's not enough damage.
He has to go all the way back to base, TP down to bottom lane as well. And AA, down in this bottom lane, he does have to be careful. Because if Sioma comes in again with another Fisher, this Ancient Apparition has nothing. No boots, no way to survive or escape. They're not going to find it.
He's got just enough vision from this ward to give him the heads up. Our mid matchup, 14-7 compared to Chessie's 10-3, so Noon's actually doing very well for himself. The harassment of the side blades is going to work.
But this Centaur, once he gets up into level 6 plus Blink Dagger, there's some relatively squishy heroes over on Complexity. Spectre, depending on what kind of build she goes into, probably the treads into hopefully Radiance Rush for her, but unlikely I think. Just going for like drums, maybe an urn.
Yeah, I think so too.
A little better.
Swindle, sprint's gonna last long enough that he should be able to get out of this one, it looks like. In fact,
Can he turn?
Sioma drops a bit low. He starts eating his way through the trees. Actually has another Fisher set up. That's a DD on Chessie. His power shot doesn't actually land. Swindle's going to get bursted down. Pasha may die because of that, though. He gets the shackle shot, and it's going to be well worth the life of Swindle. If he actually managed to get the kill, Solo, a little bit of body blocking there, not quite the greatest setup. Solo heals himself, actually gets some damage onto Chessie. That last hit from the Ancient Apparition isn't quite enough, though. What a fortuitous rune there. Oh, wait, what? Nice. I actually turned away from that one because I didn't see enough mana on Chessie, but
But yeah, the 201 build on Dazzle. Full aggression onto the Slardar, expecting just to be able to zone out, but good rotation in from Wind Ranger. The DD rune definitely helping out a touch.
Tower is under attack.
And you could see, like, the moment they go for that kind of aggression... Oh, just actually caught himself in the trees. But this does leave the Spectre open a
Is
gank.
under attack.
So, especially once the level 6 comes in for the Centaur, you were talking about earlier, like, there's so much kill power on this hero.
Add in the Vacuum Stomp double edge potential combo they've got as well.
Yeah.
So there's Aquila on Spectre. It could really even be the Phase Boots Ring of Aquila and look to fight a little bit earlier with the damage you get from that.
I mean, I like Phase Boots and like Phase Boots plus Urn or Aquila or whatever. I like that build, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out.
You're going to tank up a little bit more. Swindle's blocked in again.
I like your idea. Phase Boots, he should be fine. Again, it's just the problem. Oh, maybe. Oh, they get the stun, double edge, and it's enough. Whoa, that heavy amount of double edge damage. Double derp damage. Yeah, that.
Oh no.
Oh, don't quite get him. Z-Freak will be able to sneak himself ahead of that one. Meanwhile, in this top rune area, gets the bounty rune, and Vlad is actually going to be slowed down to a point that he almost lands on the cliff. Now when Shackle Shot comes in, Focus Fire rips through the refraction, but not enough damage to really threaten Noon.
Chessie, though, with the rotations he's making down to bottom lane over and over again, definitely losing out in last hits here, and the TA has actually been clearing out Ancients bit by bit.
Oh, trap 1, trap 2, trap 3. Now the Poison Touch, surround him, and get off the... Oh, that doesn't do quite enough damage, but a great Shackle Shot from Chessie, not going to be enough to allow him to live. As he still gets run down the double support rotations, thanks in part to that illusion pickup from Solo. Allows him to be able to get the kill.
Who's TPing? Winter Wyvern. Everything for Complexity right now is just from the back foot. Down to bottom lane, Swindle's caught again by Patrick.
Oh, do you commit for this kill? He's got the double edge. He's going to try and kill himself onto Swindle, but he's being kited around. Nicely played. Z-Freak and Swindle, the brothers, showing the deadly duo that they can be.
Yeah. There were 4 stick charges on the Centaur. I don't know if he would have been able to get away with it, but maybe it would have been worth a try. Turning around to kill the AA or something like that. But they've left Spectre up the top. You can see Mag just trying his hardest to get in and farm efficiently from lane to jungle and back again. But the Dire, they're stacking up. They're building things for a little bit later on. And if the Spectre goes unaddressed for another couple of minutes, things are going to really start to look scary. Because you'll have no mech on Darkseid just yet. The TA still is yet to really burst in farm. You know, she is ahead by a good margin, 1,100 over the Wind Ranger. But there hasn't yet been that situation where she's taken down a massive amount of stacks and really created that gap between herself and the other mid.
Oh, they could just hard push this lane. Centaur, double edge, almost kills the creep wave. Then they get a shadow wave in. Heals at the creep wave to full, and it bursts down the rest of those creeps. And they've got this double siege creep. Swindle comes forward, able to take out one of the siege wagons. Still going to be a lot of damage on this tier 1 tower, though. Centaur ultimate, they're going to try and chase down Swindle. They know his stun is on cooldown, and they'll get the kill because of it. Ooh! Just barely. Solo's maxed out poison build is enough. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Noon's going to take advantage of that extra movement speed as well and run down the Ancient Apparition. Now challenging Chessie with the meld. That, of course, doesn't actually land. And pops the haste rune. No win run, but there is, of course, Vlad. And he's ready with the response.
And he's looking for a team.
He is. 4-5 position. This could be his team. Or not.
Not if your name is that while you're playing for them.
Oh, threatening it.
Vlad, very far forward here. They want to TP in.
Oh, yeah, they're going to fight this one out. He managed to get the Splinter Blast onto Pasha. That's big, as now Ziz might be able to finish him off. The Stomp goes down. He needs one more hit, but never mind. Now make it 2 with the heal coming out. They managed to take out the Wind Ranger. Looks like a stun stopped his TP, and they finish him off with the power shot. Chessie is going to keep running in and try and go for another power shot. Long range, not quite on point. Pasha saw that one coming, but Swindle He's on the hunt. He's got the amplified damage. Chessie,
can't
he's got
catch
another
it.
power shot. Oh, this one's not going to be enough to finish him off, though. The Tranquil Boots has healed Pasha up too much. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, while they're making that heavy commitment, Noon has actually pushed the tier 1 tower down to below half HP.
Same as top as well. Mag is cutting creep waves, he's farming jungle, and they've given him a lot of room. Mech is complete now if he wants it. And then head back into the Arcane Boots. So with that Spectre Haunt down to bottom lane, they know they need to make something of it, which is why they're trying to hard commit for this tier 1 tower at bottom lane, but they don't have any good way of clearing out creep waves. You mentioned the Centaur with the double edge Shadow Wave combo. There's nothing like that over on Complexity. They've got Splinter Blast, Power Shot, but these guys are rarely going to be together when hard pushing into a lane. I have to give up and go back to farming top.
So he's got Treads and a Killa right now on the Spectre. I think that's a good call. Too much burst damage from the Centaur. I even like the 1 level of Dispersion. Feels kind of necessary against the Darkseer's early harassment and will help out a bit later in mitigating some of that incoming damage.
There's no way you can force Mag out of lane though now with the mech. Very super difficult. Chessie clears out a stack, and what's that? Phase boots plus bottle. That's it. He's still got about 1,000 gold saved up though. Probably see the standard from him going to the point boost to Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah.
But the one thing is, you know, the AA plus the Winter Wyvern, they're getting level 6s. They've got Winter's Curse ready now, actually, and the AA isn't far away from his. So these big ultimates will be ready soon. And these are the things that are going to be really good at deterring the push in from Vega, defending their tier 2s especially.
Yeah, they actually have really good, like when it comes to high ground defense, really good spam to be able to stop that. Between, as you mentioned,
dead.
Oh, Tick. Oh my god.
Level 3 poison touch, dude.
Uh-oh. Shallow Grave, he doesn't have a TP, so he knows. He just has to commit onto Z-Freak. He has enough to be able to throw out another Shadow Wave. He actually eats the mango, but realizes his spells are on cooldown, so not much he could do there.
Dire's top tower is under
That's
attack.
hilarious, though.
That's fine. Dazzle for Slaughter.
That poison touch maxed out.
Pre-12-minute Desolator Treads on your Templar Assassin. Oh, this is the gap I was talking about. Went from 1,000 to 2,000 at the head of the Wind Ranger, but it's that key item differential. You know, the Wind Ranger's building into the Aghanim Scepter, which costs a hell of a lot more. And the Desolator, it's ready.
Pasha's run around inside the jungle, trying to, you know, that moment where you're in the jungle and you're just like, I'm close to my Blink Dagger, but I don't have enough regen. I don't want to go back to base, but you kind of have to. Ooh, Countermorn's going to reveal Chessie. They get the stun. Oh, God, what? Solo's stuck. All right, we'll deal with that later, though. Saber Slayer, oh, no, that's not going to be good. He ended his Shackle Shot, now the Winter's Curse. Matt's going to be in some serious trouble. They managed to get off the mech to keep him alive. And it looks like Swindle, but the Ice Blast comes in over the top. Swindle's still alive. They need some magic damage. They finally managed to take him out. Noon keeps on going. He's going to get Z-Freak. Just 2 shots him. And Chessie, he drops quite low as well. Solo might just be able to get the Poison Touch.
In 5.
Oh, get the Poison Touch. That's probably the kill.
They kill them both with Stampede, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, they get the Shallow Grave. They run down Chessie. They're going to surround him. Magic damage isn't quite enough. Oh, God. He just barely managed to survive there. Chessie looks like he may get out as well if he TPs away at the right time. Oh, look at that.
No way.
Radiant's middle
What?
tower is under
How did they not kill him?
Wow. He gets out. The Winter Wyvern is going to commit suicide to the neutrals. That could have been so much better for Vega Squadron than it actually was.
They all went for that play where it's like, right, this guy's dead, we'll go for the next target. When
Yep.
all they had to do was a hard commit for the Wind Ranger.
You see that play, though, from Chessie? That was really legit. Throwing the power shot.
To fake cross.
Yeah. See if he could just fake the TA in the wrong direction.
Actually, is Chessie going for Blink Rush?
Is he? He might be. Yeah, looks like it. Why do you think that is?
Or Shadow Blade?
No, Force Staff.
Huh.
Why Force Staff over Blink Dagger? I mean, if you're fast enough in your reactions, you should be able to blink before the animation of the Centaur.
I don't know.
And same kind of goes with the TA. Once you have a Blink Dagger there, like, you should always be able to get off Wind Run.
Like, the biggest reason for going Force over Blink in most situations is obviously that you can create mobility for your teammates.
Uh-huh.
And I guess with the Slardar being slow on the Blink Dagger, being able to sprint and force the Slardar in to get that opening stun, and then line up the Shackle for it, maybe is what they're looking for.
Yeah, I guess. For me, the thing is there's no blocking mechanism. Like, if there's a Clockwork or a Tusk or something like that for me would seal the deal. Be like, okay, I understand Force Staff, but it feels like when it's just like trying to give someone else mobility, it's too situational for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Vega are actually trying to take down Roshan, but a good power shot actually reveals how low Roshan is. Noon's gonna try and go back in and commit to this one. Spectre ultimate comes out though. Ice Blast over the top. This could be good. A little bit off the mark, but it will clip some heroes. Sam Slayer is gonna be caught by the Witcher's Curse. They burst him down. Nice setup there. Pasha is on the side here, but he's already a bit low, and he has that oh, Shackle shot. That's a good one. Stun comes in. Swindle. They're not gonna be able to finish off Mag in time though. He's got the Shell Grave now. The wall vacuum. Oh, he doesn't hit the wall in time. Noon, he just needs one real good hit on Swindle Melons with the Meld Strike, but it isn't enough. They caught the Wind Ranger at the very least. And now back in. On the right-hand side, Z-Freak. Nope, Solo can't quite catch him. More Splinter Blast coming out.
Just kill Roshan.
Yeah, they just need to finish him up. Oh, Vlad got caught. Pasha catches up to him, and he'll run him down.
There we go.
So in the end, Vega Squadron actually get a perfectly fine fight there. Z-Freak, his ultimate, though.
Oh, I don't know what he was aiming for. I mean, the Shackle looked like a hack. I mean, obviously, Shackle shot is interesting in its targeting, but there's like a hero here and a hero here, and it somehow went like this. But I don't know. The Vega Squadron just too much magic burst damage. There's no real sustain out from Complexity. The Spectre, 3,400 gold, 16 minutes in with Tread's Aquila, so it's actually looking pretty good for them. Even with a lost fight like that, they've still got a good chance in this game. Just Vega Squadron, it's now their time, you know, with Aegis, Blink, TA with Desolator on top of that, the Centaur. Blink, and he's trying to get into Force Staff. Is that, yeah, completed now, actually, for him. Now is their key moment in the game for the next 5 minutes or so to stop the Spectre going from Relic to Radiance and take down these last tier 2s.
And even if he does get Radiance, you can still force the fights. He'll have the damage, but he won't have the HP. You know, if you're just able to focus him down. The Radiance is going to cause a lot of issues with Noon and his refraction when the time comes. They really need to finish this up, but he'll have enough for the Relic now. As long as he doesn't die in the process, Dagger comes out and that'll finish it up. Don't go to that secret shop, though.
The Iron Shell Centaur. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Z-Freak. I really like Z-Freak as a support. I think he's usually got really good awareness. That one was pretty obvious, though. Yeah, Z-Freak.
Swindles is down the bottom lane without a TP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And I guess Winter Wyvern does have TP, but if something happens, it's going to happen really quickly.
Yeah, at this point in time, I would say they just have to give up their tier 2. I think there's no way they fight around these situations.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So probably the right call, just going for 2 different tier 1 tower pushes, even if they don't get them, which doesn't look like either one of them will work. As long as they don't get caught in the process. Oh god, that is not the save. That only delays the inevitable. I think he was still dead with the Fissure, but that was not the Cold Embrace, that's for sure.
Like, he has no Blink, no TP. He's pretty much dead there. He's still 300 gold away from his Blink. It's not... Oh, no, that's the Relic, isn't it? That's Relic plus 1200. That's Point Booster?
The Point Booster on Chessie is gone as well. Alright, 3 minutes delayed. I mean, at least you can maybe collect your Radiance all at once. Look at the upside, I guess.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Damn.
I mean, they weren't going to fight anyway without the completed Radiance, so... Alright, time to keep pushing, though. No fighting around these tier 2s. Just give them all up and see what gold you can get in exchange. 12 to 8, 19 minutes in. Ice Blast comes in.
When does Aegis expire? 2 minutes? Minute and 50 seconds?
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes time.
Can Vega just end the game?
They could probably get a laner. Rax, at the very least, is going to try and quickly shot down the Winter Wyvern. Will be able to get the Cold Embrace, but the vacuum actually finish him up. But what a great Shackle shot from Chessie. Ultimate goes out. Sam Slayer just ensures a clear out there as Vega Squadron doing a quick retreat after that dive. They can focus on the tower now, though. Oh, jump back in. They're going to be able to catch Vlad.
Oh, he brought back as well. There's no Winter's Curse.
Oh, my God. Now they really can fully commit to this tier 3 tower. Before they were fine in a 4 versus 5 scenario. I mean, if you get the Winter's Curse and you have the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast over the top, I think that ensures that you get at least 1 kill and
defense of your high ground, yeah.
Yeah, but now, well, okay, Slaughter's coming back up. I'm sure it's...
He's got his blink as well.
Yeah. Vega, they really shouldn't go for this. They really shouldn't, but they're going to anyway.
There's a glyph as well.
Stun. Oh, burst down chassis. What a setup there. Swindle unable to stop that one, but he didn't get the vacuum wall. Swindle's just barely living there once again. And now with all these illusions, they turn it right back around on this tier 3 tower once again. In these 4 versus 5 scenarios, still no ultimate out from the Winter Wyvern as he only just now came back up.
Look at the spread now from Vega. They know that that one ultimate could stop them taking racks here.
Swindamelon's leading it with a stun, holding on to the Fissure. They jump in. Pasha, 2-man stun, actually catches Vlad. Winter's Curse goes down on the solo, but it's way too late for this engagement. Ziz, well, Moon can't really run him down, so instead he just turns onto the Raxes once again. And Vega Squadron are actually going to be able to take this lane of Rax. Ice Blast or no, that doesn't really change much to the scenario.
How do you defend up against this now? And they... Do they actually move towards mid tier 3 as well? Because they've all regened up. They're full HP, full mana, except for the Darks here.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just push mid. Like, you don't have to transition straight to tier 3. You can just go back to creep wave and shove that in.
You've got a DD at the bottom lane. Noon has completed BKB. So yeah, I'm down. Just keep pushing. Centaur running in, caught Z-Freak.
He's dead.
There's the Radiance, but it's right after an unstoppable spree. 19-8, 21.5 minutes in. A 15,000 gold lead by 21 minutes. Not much is going to change here. There's a pipe. We're finally going to see one. Or maybe we won't, because the game may end before Pasha completes it. But he's got the Hood of Defiance for now.
Do we actually have any buybacks left for the Dire? No.
No.
If they can kill... Right, Winter Wyvern, ulti off cooldown in 25 seconds. If they can kill any
Bag
of
jumps in, they're going to just go straight for Chessie. Fortunately, he did get his wind run off before the vacuum. Now 2-man stun, and it's actually a good setup. Let's see if the heals are enough, and Ice Blast over the top will actually be able to kill both of those Vega Squadron members, as they are going to slowly take out Noon with his DD. They needed to be able to burst down. Oh, Swindle. He's going on a solo here, but he's fighting up against a DD Noon. Oh no! Vlad just gets ripped apart. Chessie's dead as well. Why are you fighting into the Templar Assassin? He's a monster. Oh
blink for 6
man!
seconds, though.
Triple kill beyond godlike. Ziz will be able to get out, but still. I can't believe they saw this glimmer of hope where they got like, whoa, we got 2 kills.
Let's push back the hordes of Vega. Oh god. They were being sieged.
Well, is that going to be a second lane of Rax? Doesn't look like it. The buyback is enough to force the TA back.
Mag is surging towards mid. I think they're going in again. Where's Pasha? Pasha's... Yeah, he's running there.
Pasha slow. He's got pipe.
Done?
Yep.
Oh yeah, damn, he does. Well.
Courier, please. It flew out there in order to give him the Hood of Defiance. And now he didn't have enough room to pick up the rest of his other parts of pipe. Oh, almost got the clip there. Doesn't really matter, though. They'll kill Z-Freak one way or the other, and they actually smoke back out. Afraid of getting caught for that one quick kill. Pasha doesn't care so much, though.
Poor Swindle. Same net worth as the AA.
Never got his Tranquil Boots.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those. Big fan.
They are pretty nice.
Smoke is gonna pop Silma. I mean, he could still lead with a Fissure, and they could go on Ziz.
Oh yeah, they're jumping this. Like,
I'm surprised they didn't go a lot earlier. They're probably afraid of the turnaround there with the Winter Wyvern and potential Shackle Shot set up. I am only just now realizing that Ziza hasn't actually
Dire's
died.
top tower
That's got to be
has
props to him. In this game where they're getting trounced so heavily,
He's 005.
he's 005. That's actually impressive.
But yeah, his relic timing was good.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant's timing was decent. It's just the fact that he hasn't been able to really do anything with it.
Swindle's down.
11th time. Or maybe not.
He's away.
Blink ready. Out he goes. See ya, boys. They think he's in the rush bit, but he's not.
Oh,
Pasha, very clever, but not fast
Almost.
enough.
Almost had him. Ziz. Yeah. Doing the classic. Just dagger the creep wave. Because that's really your only escape. If they try and go on you. Daggering into the trees. What's Pasha doing? Is he just like waiting on Roshan?
I wait for Roshmanen, and now he's spawned.
Alright. Well, it's finally here at least. Oh.
Templar Assassin.
Spectre Ultimate goes out. They're not going to catch anything out of this, though.
That's
That's
a massive waste.
Yeah, that's a
Like they're
real bad.
like their big combo obviously is Winter's Curse, Ice Blast, and then Wind Ranger damage.
Yep.
But it's the Radiance burn from that Spectre that allows them to chase after defending high ground.
So another Aegis, Noon. Picked this one up alongside his Manta, so he's like, okay, we're really gonna finish up this game.
fallen to the radar.
Get my Desolator illusions to work. What? There's no reason. There's no other reason, right? But just pushing.
No, I don't think so. There's nothing to dispel. You can dodge Shackle Shot and Crush if you're good enough. But there's nothing else. Can you dodge Ice Blast actually? You can't dodge the trail, I don't think, but you can dodge the nuke itself.
Yeah. I think you might be right on that. Maybe. Swindle. Ooh-wee. That is
Dire structures
that's some sushi on the ground right there. That's what that is.
That's some nasty sushi, man. Don't know what you've been eating.
Dire's middle barracks are under
What? You
attack.
haven't eaten
Barracks.
fish, man?
Slada sashimi.
Whoa! That's a combo right there. Chesty was able to get out, but that was a beautiful setup. Vacuum wall, Echo Slam. They still catch Chesty, and Vlad is going to be the icing on the cake for Vega Squadron. A lot of buybacks there, but that won't change a thing. They'll just keep on going for that. Nope, jump back in. Hello. Get Z-Freak. Finish up this melee racks. Go for top lane, and I'm sure Complexity, they know it's over, but maybe they're just talking out the game at this point.
Wait until the throne dies. You know, the rules clearly state that the game isn't over until the throne dies, even if you say GG 20 times.
Gotta defend that ancient.
Oh dear. Yeah, they are moving around in their fountain. That's it. It's over.
Yeah. So Vega Squadron, do you think this is a draft? Like, this is just a out execution, or do you think a draft was a big problem?
I don't think the draft was a big problem.
Jesse, you're gonna kill yourself on return before you actually kill the Centaur with Focus Fire.
I think it was execution. Like, they got good farm across the board, they got all the right items, the right heroes. Solo went for the 3 poison touch to zone out and keep the Slardar at bay. Everything was just really crisp from Vega, whereas Complexity, like from the very start, they were on the back foot. I don't know if it was the draft that forced that because of the Spectre pick at the end, that they knew they had to be defensive around him and force things to happen on other lanes to try and move the attention away from the Spectre.